The dynamics in play that I really want to talk about is our geographical footprint, right? If I just look at just my leadership team alone, we have folks from the US, we have folks from the UK, we have folks some from Portugal as well, right? And I think what's really fun about that in many ways is that inherent from where you come from, forget your functional orientation, right? You've got, the head of sales, and then you've got the head of engineering and the head of people, et cetera. You have all these different vantage points that just come from like the different functional disciplines that they bring. But if you then layer on, well, how do I think about doing business? How do I think about building a business from these different parts of the world? I think it actually has created a really interesting phenomenon that I think that we have going on at Fidel. Look, for me, if I just compare it to some of the other experiences that I have, of course, Mastercard's a very global organization. Marqeta, very much dominated, spend majority of our time in the US, but we had expanded to other parts of the world. But what I think is just very inherent about how we operate Fidel is that we're very global first. I have, in my own personal experience, I know the holidays in the UK. I know the holidays in Portugal. King's coronation was an interesting thing to just bear in mind in May, for example. But why am I telling you all this? Look, I actually think it puts us in a very unique place to really appreciate our different vantage points and our different perspectives. And I think as a combination of that, I think is actually leading to, quite honestly, very different vantage points on problems, which I think are ultimately going to lead to better outcomes for the business.